Today we are going to explore true mechanical relics that mark the history of agriculture and continue to captivate those who love life in the countryside. It doesn't matter if you're a collector, a rural worker, or just an admirer of past technologies. Here you'll learn the stories and curiosities behind these legends of the field. If you want to learn more about these machines, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find many more curiosities about tractors, agricultural machines, and heavy machinery. Let's go! Lombard log hauler. At the beginning of the 20th century, vast forests covered large stretches of land, and transporting timber was a colossal challenge, especially in frozen and uneven terrain. Something more efficient and adapted to the extreme winter conditions was needed. It was in this scenario that an innovation shone like never before: the Lombard steam log hauler. This machine was not just a solution for transporting timber. It symbolized a revolution in mechanical design and traction technologies, laying the foundation for innovations that would shape the future of humanity. The design of the log hauler was far ahead of its time. Instead of wheels, it used continuous tracks, an innovation that we now consider essential for tractors, military tanks, and even construction machines. But at the time, this concept was unprecedented. These tracks, positioned under the machine's boiler, replaced the traditional drive wheels. This allowed powerful traction in snow and ice-covered terrain, where other vehicles simply wouldn't work. At the rear, two operators controlled the boiler and the steam engine, an engineer and a fireman. In the front, a helmsman steered the vehicle, while a driver coordinated the operation using a signaling system. It was a carefully orchestrated teamwork effort to move up to 8 sleds loaded with timber, something extraordinary for its time. And the performance? Although its top speed was only 4.5 miles per hour, this was revolutionary in the context of heavy transport over difficult terrain. Additionally, the log hauler had a 425-gallon water tank and a fuel capacity that allowed long journeys, whether using coal or wood. The impact of the Lombard steam log hauler was so significant that it transcended the limits of the forest. When World War I began, military engineers saw Lombard's invention as a solution for traction problems on difficult terrain. The track concept was adapted for the first military tanks, completely changing the dynamics of land combat. Holt 75. Between 1913 and 1924, this robust and innovative machine played a key role both in agricultural fields and in the trenches of World War I. The Holt 75 was equipped with a 4-cylinder gasoline engine with an impressive displacement of 22.9 liters, 6.05 gallons. It produced approximately 75 horsepower at the pulley and 50 horsepower at the drawbar, enough to tow heavy loads over challenging terrains. Weighing around 23,000 pounds, it was robust enough to handle the toughest jobs. Although its top speed was 14.91 miles per hour, this was more than sufficient for transporting heavy equipment. With the start of World War I, the demand for efficient transport solutions in difficult terrains grew exponentially. This is where the Holt 75 excelled. About 2,000 units were used by the British, French, and American armies. These machines were capable of towing heavy artillery, such as the 9.2 and 8-inch howitzers, which had previously relied on horses for movement.
Obviously combustion engine powered, precursor.
Imagine the scene. A 10-ton machine crossing mud, snow, and pockmarked terrain, pulling weapons that could determine the outcome of a battle. That was the Holt 75, an indispensable ally for soldiers on the front lines. The Holt 75's contribution didn't stop on the battlefield. Its innovative design inspired the creation of the first tanks. Models like the French Schneider CA-1 and the German A-7V were directly influenced by the track-driven concept introduced by Benjamin Holt. Without this technological foundation, the progress in tank use during the war could have taken much longer.
Gallons an hour to operate.
Lombard N Autotype. Did you know that over a century ago, there was a tractor so powerful that it could pull loads of up to 250 tons? Imagine this. A giant metal machine that not only helped revolutionize timber transportation, but also changed the course of tractor history forever. This is the Lombard Model N Autotype, a milestone in the evolution of heavy machinery. In 1922, Lombard introduced the Model N Autotype, a tractor designed to replace the old and iconic steam-powered Lombard log hauler. With a total weight of 17,885 pounds, and a power output that still impresses today, this tractor was built to conquer the most challenging terrains. The strength of the Lombard Model N came from a Wisconsin PT 6-cylinder T-head engine. Each cylinder had an impressive bore of 5.34 inches and a stroke of 7 inches, producing 104 horsepower at 1,000 revolutions per minute. This engine was so powerful that it consumed about 30 liters of fuel, 7.93 gallons, per hour at maximum capacity. For its time, it was a true powerhouse. What really set the Model N apart, however, was its versatility. It featured a patented 5-plate clutch that transmitted power to a massive 3-speed transmission. The gears allowed speeds ranging from 1.75 miles per hour to 7 miles per hour, depending on the task. This was ideal for tough terrains and extremely heavy loads. Priced originally at around $5,000, a small fortune at the time, the Model N was more than a tractor. It was an investment that promised efficiency and durability. Additionally, between 1926 and 1929, Lombard tried to expand its lineup by offering smaller and lighter tractors, attempting to reach new markets like construction. Mogul 3060 tractor. Between 1912 and 1917, global agriculture underwent a radical transformation. During this period, International Harvester introduced the Mogul 3060, a tractor that stood out not only for its size, but also for its impact on farmers' lives. With innovative technology for its time, it was one of the first to popularize the use of heavy machinery in the field. The Mogul 3060 was powered by a two-cylinder opposed engine, fueled by kerosene. To give you an idea of its size, the engine had a displacement of 30.9 liters, or an impressive 1,885 cubic inches. The cylinders had a diameter and stroke of 254 mm and 305 mm, respectively. Despite its brute power, the engine operated at just 375 revolutions per minute, emphasizing force over speed. The 30 to 60 inches nomenclature referred to the power delivered by the tractor. It produced 30 GP, 22.4 kilowatts, at the drawbar, enough to pull heavy implements, and 60 GP, 44.7 kilowatts, at the pulley, ideal for driving other agricultural equipment. This combination of power and versatility made the Mogul 3060 one of the most robust models of its time. At 579 centimeters long, 292 centimeters wide, and 284 centimeters high, the Mogul was an imposing presence in the field. And it wasn't just large, but also heavy. It weighed an incredible 9,843 kilograms, equivalent to about 21,700 pounds. This weight provided stability, but also required a prepared terrain to support its operation. The Mogul 3060 was an evolution of the previous model, the Mogul 45. Although the 45 inches nomenclature was still used in some materials, the new model featured significant improvements. Holt 5 taunt. Between 1919 and 1925, the Holt 5-ton was not just a tractor. It was a bridge between eras, combining mechanical innovation with practical necessity. Equipped with wide tracks and a robust engine, it proved to be indispensable both in the field and on the battlefield. The Holt 5-ton came equipped with a 4-cylinder gasoline engine, displacing an impressive 425 cubic inches, around 7 liters of capacity. It delivered reliable power, 33 GP at the drawbar and 36 GP at the pulley. For its time, this power was impressive, allowing it to operate in extreme conditions. Its manual transmission offered 3 forward gears and 1 reverse, an innovation for the period, ensuring versatility for both agricultural and military use. Weighing around 10,000 pounds, or 4,536 kilograms, its sturdy frame combined resilience and balance, essential for supporting heavy operations. The 45-inch wide tracks were another highlight, distributing the machine's weight and preventing it from sinking into muddy or uneven terrain. The end of the Holt 5-ton production in 1925 did not mark the end of its relevance. On the contrary, it paved the way for something greater. The merger of Holt Manufacturing Company with CL Best Tractor Company resulted in the birth of the Caterpillar Tractor Company, one of the giants in the heavy machinery industry to this day. The 5-ton is seen as the direct precursor to modern crawler tractors. Its design influenced not only the agricultural equipment we know today, but also tanks and military vehicles used in later conflicts. It is a living testament to how innovation can transcend generations. Iroquois steamroller. Among the marvels of steam engineering, there was a machine that not only shaped the roads we travel on, but also marked an era with its robustness and innovation. The Iroquois steamroller is not just a piece of history. It is an impressive example of how technology transformed the construction world. The first models of the Iroquois steamroller featured a design with a boiler and vertical cylinders, inspired by Shay locomotives. These locomotives were famous for their ability to operate on challenging terrains, and the Iroquois Ironworks adapted this concept to create a machine capable of efficiently and durably compacting surfaces. Later, the company introduced horizontal boilers, which increased stability and made operations more efficient. The two-cylinder steam engine used bevel gears to transmit power to the rear wheels, an ingenious solution for its time. In addition, the machine was equipped with a front roller for steering and two rear rollers that ensured traction and compaction. These components were made of high-quality cast iron, which gave them great durability and effectiveness. Iroquois Ironworks began producing these rollers in the late 19th century, just as the United States was undergoing a massive expansion of its road infrastructure. The machines played a key role in compacting the surfaces of roads, which were starting to be paved to handle the growing vehicle traffic. Although efficient, steamrollers required highly skilled operators to manage the boilers and coordinate the steering. As technology advanced, internal combustion engines emerged as a more practical and economical alternative, sealing the fate of steamrollers. Another interesting fact is that one model was recently sold in Blackburn, Missouri for US $45,000, a proof of the historical and collectible value of these machines. Holt Tractor by Don Hunter. Don Hunter dedicated 9 years to building a life-size replica of the first steam-powered Caterpillar tractor, created by the Holt Manufacturing Company, the predecessor of Caterpillar. This groundbreaking track-laying tractor was invented by Benjamin Holt, co-founder of Caterpillar. In 1904, Holt replaced the rear wheels of a steam tractor with tracks, a solution designed to reduce ground pressure and prevent the equipment from sinking into soft terrain. Holt tractors played a crucial role in World War I, being used to transport weapons and ammunition. Their functionality and efficiency inspired the development of the first tracked war tanks, marking a significant advancement in military history. Manufactured by the Holt Manufacturing Company in Stockton, California, these continuous track tractors were named after the visionary Benjamin Holt. Between 1908 and 1913, they were tested in major infrastructure projects, including the ambitious Los Angeles Aqueduct project, where 27 of the first 100 Holt track tractors were successfully employed. During World War I, the British, French, and American armies extensively used Holt tractors to transport heavy artillery, such as BL 9.2-inch and BL 8-inch howitzers, highlighting their strategic importance in the conflict. Interdrain GP Series V plow. The Interdrain GP Series V plow is an advanced subsurface drainage machine designed to efficiently and precisely install drainage systems without traditional digging. Using a V plow system, it enables continuous drainage pipe installation without trenching, minimizing soil disruption and speeding up the installation process. The GP series features a dual-link system that ensures high accuracy in leveling and installation depth, guaranteeing the efficiency of the drainage system. Equipped with powerful engines such as the 500 GP MTU, the GP series V plow provides the strength needed to operate in various soil types and environmental conditions. It incorporates advanced GPS systems like Raven SBG, which assist in maintaining precise depth and slope during installation. Designed to withstand harsh conditions, the plow's design facilitates the quick and precise installation of underground drainage systems. The Interdrain GP Series V plow is widely used in agricultural and construction projects, requiring efficient subsurface drainage systems. Its ability to install pipes without extensive excavation makes it ideal for preserving soil integrity and reducing installation time. Allis-Chalmers RC. Today, we're discussing a tractor that defined an era, the Allis-Chalmers RC. An innovative model with its share of challenges, it offers valuable insights into the history of agricultural mechanization. Produced between 1938 and 1941, the Allis-Chalmers RC was marketed as the ideal solution for small farmers, but its story invites reflection on evolution, efficiency, and the legacy of agricultural machinery. The Allis-Chalmers RC was introduced as an adaptation of the WC model, which was already well known in the market. It incorporated components from the B model, but faced a significant issue: cost effectiveness. Despite technical advancements like a 125 cubic inch 4-cylinder gasoline engine delivering 12 horsepower at the drawbar and 16 horsepower at the belt, the RC ended up being an expensive and temporary solution for farmers at the time. The RC's engine was efficient for its category, but its limitations were evident. With only 5,501 units produced, the model failed to make the expected impact. It was caught in an awkward middle ground, more expensive than the B model but without the cost-effectiveness demanded by the agricultural market. Alice Chalmers responded swiftly in 1939 with the release of the Model C. This new tractor featured several improvements. It retained the RC's engine but introduced significant adaptations. The Model C offered wider wheel spacing options, a more robust engine, and even alternative fuel options, crucial for flexibility on the farm. Additionally, the Model C was better aligned with the needs of agriculture, which increasingly demanded efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Orek Weedman. The Orek Weedman is a Japanese machine designed to simplify weeding in rice fields, significantly reducing manual effort and promoting more sustainable farming practices. Developed by Orek, a company specializing in agricultural equipment, this machine incorporates innovations that enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of weed control in rice paddies. Equipped with a system that enables the effective removal of weeds both between rows, inter-row, and around individual plants, intra-row, the machine addresses challenges that were difficult to manage with traditional methods. The placement of the weeding components at the front of the machine allows the operator to directly monitor the process, ensuring precise weeding while minimizing damage to rice plants. A combination of four-wheel steering and traction ensures stable and efficient maneuvering, especially in flooded fields, reducing the likelihood of plant damage during turns. This machine automates the weeding process, reducing the need for intensive manual labor and allowing farmers to focus their efforts on other productive activities. Moreover, by reducing or eliminating the reliance on chemical herbicides, the Weedman supports more eco-friendly and sustainable farming practices. Another key advantage is the machine's efficiency, enabling larger areas to be weeded in less time, which can potentially increase rice field productivity. Case IH 7130. Did you know that one of the most iconic tractors in the agricultural world was born in the heart of Wisconsin, United States, and marked a generation with its power and technology? Produced between 1987 and 1993 at the Racine factory, the Case YH 7130 is part of the acclaimed Magnum series. It was designed to overcome challenges and make farming tasks more productive. But what makes this tractor so special? At the heart of the Case IH 7130 lies a 6-cylinder, 8.3-liter, approximately 2.2 gallons, CDC diesel engine. It generates around 170 GP at the PTO, power takeoff, at 2,200 revolutions per minute. Equipped with a turbocharger, this engine delivers enough power to handle any field task. But it's not just raw power. The 16.5:1 compression ratio ensures a perfect balance between performance and efficiency, essential for keeping fuel consumption under control. With a wheelbase of 3 meters, about 9.8 feet, the Case IH 7130 offers exceptional stability and maneuverability. Its weight ranges from 16,290 pounds, 7,390 kilograms, in the 2WD version to an impressive 17,550 pounds, 7,960 kilograms, in the 4WD version, depending on the configuration. The fuel tank, with a capacity of 95 gallons, 359.6 liters, allows for long workdays without needing to refuel. The hydraulic system, with a capacity of 50.5 gallons, 191.1 liters, offers a pump flow rate of 22 gallons per minute, 83.3 liters min, and supports pressures up to 2,600 psi, 179.3 bars. This enables the use of a wide range of implements, optimizing field operations. Working long hours has never been so comfortable. The Silent Guardian 2 cab comes factory equipped with air conditioning, ensuring a pleasant environment for the operator even on the hottest days. And for those who enjoy music while working, it was possible to install a cassette player, a luxury for the time in the agricultural field. Panther T16. The world of working on challenging terrains has always presented significant obstacles. Whether building a road in a remote area or transporting equipment to isolated locations, the need for reliable and efficient vehicles is constant. The Panther T16, manufactured by the renowned Prinoth, stands as a direct response to these demands. Equipped with advanced technologies and designed to tackle the most extreme obstacles, this transporter is a true do-it-all for complex terrains. Powered by a 300 GP engine, the Panther T16 can handle heavy operations effortlessly, delivering robust performance even in the harshest conditions. With a payload capacity of 33,500 pounds, approximately 15 tons, it efficiently transports heavy materials, saving time and resources in any operation. Its dump bed can carry up to 11.5 cubic yards of material, equivalent to 8.8 cubic meters. This makes it ideal for tasks such as earth moving, bulk material transport, and even large-scale agricultural operations. Despite its size and capacity, the Panther T16 can reach a maximum speed of 13 kilometers per h, 8 miles per hour, ensuring swift operations and enhanced productivity. With a ground pressure of only 3.71 psi, this transporter minimizes soil damage, making it perfect for sensitive areas like nature reserves, farmland, and marshlands. One of the most remarkable features of the Panther T16 is its ability to operate on slopes of up to 60% in uphill and downhill conditions, and 40% on side slopes, ensuring stability and traction even in extreme scenarios. The versatility of the Panther T16 makes it an indispensable choice for various industries including construction, mining, agriculture, oil and gas, and the power sector. Deer. B. Did you know that a tractor released almost 90 years ago is still celebrated as one of the greatest milestones in world agriculture? The John Deere Model B not only transformed the field, but also influenced generations of agricultural machinery. Discover how this tractor, designed for small farmers, managed to win over 300,000 hearts in the field, and is still remembered as an icon of engineering. The heart of the Model B was its liquid-cooled, two-cylinder engine, with a displacement of 3.1 liters. This configuration provided enough power for common tasks in the field, without wasting fuel. The tractor had 6 forward gears and 1 reverse gear, allowing greater control over the work pace. With an operational weight of about 4,300 pounds and compact dimensions, it was easy to maneuver and perfect for small properties. Additionally, the 750 psi hydraulic system and 540 RPM rear PTO made the Model B an extremely functional machine for its time. Throughout its 17 years of production, over 300,000 units of the Model B were manufactured. But it wasn't just the volume that made it an icon. It was its ability to meet the needs of the small farmer while providing a solid foundation for innovation in the agricultural sector. Even today, collectors and enthusiasts recognize the Model B as a milestone in the history of mechanization. It represents not only an era, but also the spirit of adaptation and innovation that drove modern agriculture. Minneapolis Moline R. Let's explore one of the most iconic models, the Minneapolis Moline R, and discover why it still sparks so much fascination. Before the popularization of versatile tractors like the Minneapolis Moline R, most agricultural machines were limited in terms of functionality. Often, a tractor was only suitable for one type of task or terrain, forcing farmers to invest in different equipment to meet their needs. What set the R model apart started with its engine. Equipped with a 4-cylinder gasoline engine, the tractor had a displacement of 2.7 liters, providing between 23 and 27 horsepower, depending on the year and configuration. This power, though modest by today's standards, was more than enough for tasks such as plowing, sowing, and pulling heavy implements. Additionally, the engine was known for its efficiency and ease of maintenance, something essential for farmers of that time. The 4-speed non-synchronized transmission offered flexibility, with 4 forward speeds and 1 reverse. This allowed the operator to adjust the tractor's performance to the demands of the soil or specific task. The Minneapolis Moline R earned a reputation for its robustness. Weighing around 1,406 kilograms, 3,100 pounds, it was heavy enough to ensure stability, but still easy to handle. With a 53-liter fuel tank, it could operate for long periods without the need for frequent refueling, improving efficiency in daily tasks. Today, the model is celebrated not only as a functional machine but as a piece of history. Collectors and enthusiasts of vintage tractors see the Minneapolis Moline R as an example of how engineering at the time was able to combine simplicity, durability, and innovation. Massey Super 90. Between 1961 and 1965, Massey Ferguson launched a tractor that quickly won the hearts of farmers, the Super 90. This robust and versatile machine became synonymous with efficiency in the fields, facing the challenges of the time with excellence. One of the key features that set the Super 90 apart was its offering of 2 engine types, allowing the farmer to choose between a diesel or gasoline model depending on their needs. Perkins, a 4.300 diesel engine. This 4-cylinder, 5.0-liter engine was capable of delivering 77 GP at 2,000 revolutions per minute. This power made the Super 90 an impressive machine for tasks that required raw strength. E242 gasoline engine. With 4 cylinders and 4.0 liters, this option was ideal for those prioritizing a smoother and more economical operation in certain conditions. With a wheelbase of 2,230 mm and an operational weight of 3,285 kilograms, the Super 90 was a balanced machine, offering stability and traction on challenging terrain. Its 106-liter fuel tank ensured long workdays without interruptions, a crucial aspect for productivity in the field. The hydraulic system, with a total flow of 17.0 L-min, and the 540 revolutions per minute rear PTO were other elements that reinforced the tractor's efficiency in tasks such as plowing, seeding, and hauling. Another highlight of the Super 90 was the attention to the operator. The power-assisted steering made maneuvers easier, even on rougher terrain, while the independent dry disc brakes ensured safety and reliability. John Deere 430. The first version of the John Deere 430 was produced between 1958 and 1960. Manufactured in Dubuque, Iowa, the original 430 was part of the 2-cylinder 30 series. a line that became iconic with its robust design and functionality. This tractor was powered by a two-cylinder gasoline engine with a 1.9-liter displacement, capable of producing approximately 31.5 GP. One of the major differences with this model was the variety of available configurations. It could be found in versions for row crops, high, standard, utility, and even track versions. This versatility made it useful on different terrains and applications. With options for 4 or 5 non-synchronized speeds, the 430 required skill from the operator but delivered consistent performance. The manual steering system and the weight, which varied depending on the model, also contributed to its reputation as a durable machine. For example, the standard version weighed about 1,474 kilograms, giving it stability in adverse conditions. But a radical change occurred in the new John Deere 430 as a garden tractor, produced between 1984 and 1992.
That's fifth gear.
Fast forward to 1984 and the name 430 resurfaces with a completely new proposal. Now produced in Horicon, Wisconsin, the model was a compact garden tractor, perfect for small properties and detailed work. Although separated by decades and intended for different audiences, the two versions of the John Deere 430 have something in common: durability. Both were designed to withstand the test of time, even with intensive use, and continue to be valued by collectors and enthusiasts. Furthermore, the versatility that defined the agricultural 430 was carried over to the gardening model, which quickly became a favorite among small property owners.
Backwards. Uh-oh.
Massey Harris 21. Today we're diving into the fascinating and revolutionary history of the Massey Harris 21, the harvester that transformed agricultural production and made history during wartime. In 1891, Massey Manufacturing Company merged with Harris, Son & Company to form Massey Harris Limited, which became the largest agricultural equipment manufacturer in the British Empire. At the height of World War II, agricultural production faced unprecedented challenges. Machines and materials were scarce, and the demand for food was growing exponentially. Despite this, Massey Harris dared to propose something revolutionary, producing 500 units of the Model 21 to create a harvest brigade capable of following the crop ripening cycle across North America. But there was a problem. Steel, engines, and other essential components were rationed, primarily reserved for military efforts. To make this plan a reality, Massey Harris needed to convince authorities that its harvesters were as critical to the war as tanks and airplanes. This innovative machine was equipped with a 6-cylinder gasoline engine, delivering approximately 53 horsepower. Additionally, it featured a 12-foot wide cutting platform, equivalent to about 3.65 meters, which provided extraordinary operational performance for its time. Designed to harvest up to 800 hectares per season, the Massey Harris 21 stood out not only for its efficiency, but also for its versatility. Unlike pull-type harvesters, it was self-propelled, significantly reducing grain trampling and harvest losses. This was crucial during wartime when every grain mattered. The idea behind the Harvest Brigade was simple yet brilliant. Deploy a mobile fleet of harvesters to work across the Great Plains of the United States and Canada, following crop maturation from south to north. With this, the Massey Harris 21 managed to harvest over 1 million acres in just 1 year, freeing up around 1,000 tractors for other agricultural uses. Sumca M84. Did you know that a machine launched over 40 years ago still sparks passion among farmers and collectors worldwide? A harvester so robust and reliable that it not only marked its era, but also became a true living piece of agricultural history. Let's explore the history, features, and legacy of the Sumca M84, a machine that continues to fascinate generations. The M84 wasn't just any harvester. With its Perkins 4-cylinder engine, it offered reliability and ease of maintenance that farmers loved. This engine was known for being robust and easy to repair, something crucial for producers needing quick and effective solutions in the field. Its cutting bar, measuring about 2.7 meters wide, was perfect for smaller farms. This dimension allowed it to navigate various terrains effortlessly, ensuring efficient harvesting without compromising the soil or neighboring crops. The Sumca M84 had impressive performance for its size. With the capacity to harvest between 2.5 and 3 hectares per day, it excelled in crops like wheat, barley, and other grains. This performance, of course, depended on terrain conditions and crop type, but it was an admirable feat for a machine of its time. Its mechanical simplicity was also a significant advantage. In an era when many farmers lacked access to specialized technicians, having a harvester with simple maintenance was a relief. The parts were affordable and easy to replace, a factor that ensured its popularity for many years. Niva Scar 5M. One of the most iconic harvesters in the agricultural world was born in the Soviet Union and remains a reference in efficiency and durability to this day. Since its introduction in the 1970s, The Niva SK 5M, designed by Rostselmash, has established itself as one of the most successful harvesters in history. Born during a period of intense agricultural mechanization in the Soviet Union, it quickly stood out for its combination of simplicity, efficiency, and robustness. In the 1970s, the Soviet Union faced the challenge of modernizing its agriculture. Rostselmash, one of the largest agricultural machinery manufacturers of the time, designed the Niva SK 5M to meet the growing demand for efficient and affordable harvesters. Its design was intended to be simple yet functional. The machine had a processing capacity of 5 tons of grain per hour, an impressive figure for the time. Moreover, its robust construction allowed it to endure extreme climates, from Siberia's harsh winters to the hot summers of Central Asia's steppes. Over the decades, the Niva SK 5M underwent several improvements. The latest versions feature modern cabins designed to provide operator comfort. Acoustic and thermal insulation improved significantly, reducing fatigue during long workdays. Even decades after its launch, the Niva SK 5M remains popular in countries like Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and other markets in Eastern Europe and Central Asia. This is partly due to its availability in the used market, where well-maintained units can be found at affordable prices. H431. Released in 1972 by the renowned international harvester, the IH431 harvester marked a new era for medium-sized producers. It brought significant technological advancements compared to its predecessor, the 871, offering better performance, greater capacity, and versatility for different types of harvests. The IH431 was equipped with 3 engine options during its production, ensuring power and efficiency. Initially, the available models were the D239, a 4-cylinder engine with 3,911 cubic centimeters and 76 GP, and the D310, a 6-cylinder engine with 5,073 cubic centimeters and 84 GP. The big breakthrough came in 1974 when the D358 engine, an evolution of the D310, took center stage. With 6 cylinders and optimized performance, it became the heart of this machine, providing durability and power to handle long workdays. The mechanical transmission, combined with a speed variator and 3 gears, ensured operational flexibility. To further simplify the operator's job, hydraulic steering made maneuvers smoother, reducing effort and increasing field efficiency. threshing system was another highlight of the IH-431, with the beater measuring 1.04 m in width and 0.56 m in diameter. The machine offered an adjustable speed range between 338 and 1,328 revolutions per minute. This flexibility was essential to meet the demands of different grain types. With a grain tank capacity of 594.55 gallons and cutting widths ranging from 3.00 m to 4.20 m, the IH-431 could handle a significant amount of material in each operation. Additionally, it could be equipped with adapters for harvesting corn with up to 4 rows, making it a versatile machine for various crops. John Deere 970. Imagine yourself in the 1970s, a time when agricultural mechanization was undergoing significant transformation. It was an era where efficiency, robustness, and technological innovation began shaping the future of farming. At the forefront of this progress was John Deere's 900 series, a true game changer. Among its models, the 970 harvester stood out for its combination of power, performance, and a design that introduced groundbreaking features for its time. The John Deere 970 was part of the 900 series, manufactured between 1972 and 1975. This model was equipped with the John Deere 6329 TZ01 turbocharged engine. With an impressive 132 GP, it was a machine designed to tackle demanding challenges in the field. In addition, its 175-liter, 46.23-gallon fuel tank allowed for long working hours without frequent interruptions, a crucial factor for productivity. The 4-speed mechanical transmission offered versatility, with speeds ranging from 0.62 miles per hour, ideal for precision operations, to 2.43 miles per hour for quick movement between cultivation areas. Another standout feature was its cutting unit, which provided a working width of 425 centimeters. With 5 straw walkers in its internal system, grain separation was performed efficiently and carefully, minimizing losses. Meanwhile, its grain tank, with a capacity between 28.6 and 33.5 hectoliters, allowed for storing large quantities of grain before needing to unload. In terms of dimensions, the John Deere 970 was also robust, measuring 7.96 meters in length, 4.45 meters in width, and with a height ranging from 3.25 meters without a cab to 3.96 meters with a cab. It stood out in the field. Its weight of 14,940.95 pounds without a cab ensured stability even on challenging terrain. An interesting detail was the size of its wheels. The front wheels, measuring 18.4-30, provided adequate traction for various soil conditions, while the rear wheels, measuring 10.5-18, contributed to maneuverability. This combination of features reflected John Deere's commitment to offering a balanced and reliable machine. New Holland Clayson, 1530. Imagine yourself in the 1970s, a time when global agriculture was undergoing a drastic transformation. Robust and technological machines were beginning to replace large-scale manual labor. It was in this context that the New Holland Clayson 1530 made its debut. With a revolutionary design for its time, this harvester was designed to meet the growing demands for productivity and efficiency. More than just equipment, it marked the beginning of a new era in agriculture, especially in countries that relied on large-scale harvests. At the heart of the Clayson 1530 was the Deutz F6L 912 engine, a six-cylinder powerhouse that made all the difference. With a displacement of 5,652 cubic centimeters, it delivered an impressive 98 horsepower. For the standards of the time, it was a true giant. This power allowed the harvester to operate efficiently across different types of crops, from smaller grains to more robust cultivations. Its fuel tank, with a capacity of up to 250 liters or 66.04 gallons, ensured long working hours without frequent interruptions. The three-speed mechanical transmission was simple yet highly efficient. Speeds ranged from 0.99 miles per hour, ideal for precision tasks, to 3.3 miles per hour for quicker travel between fields. This versatility was crucial for handling various working conditions in the field, from flat terrains to areas with slight inclines. Measuring 8.08 meters in length and nearly 4 meters in width, the Clayson 1530 was imposing. The 3.65-meter cutting width of its unit allowed it to cover large areas in less time. Additionally, the grain tank, with a capacity of 24 hectoliters, was designed to store a substantial amount of grain, reducing the need for frequent unloading stops. To handle the leftover straw, the machine featured 4 straw walkers, an efficient system for its time, ensuring proper cleaning of the grain. Without the cab, the harvester weighed 12,611.95 pounds, a considerable weight that provided stability during operation. Its height of 3.12 meters made transportation on roads and through narrower accesses more manageable. The Clayson 1530 was designed to be practical and adaptable, features that made it a success among farmers. Changchai D40. Have you ever imagined a single engine capable of powering vehicles in the field, operating water pumps, and even cutting concrete? Today we'll show you how a simple and affordable machine can transform the lives of small-scale farmers, ensuring efficiency and savings. The Changchai D40 HS400M is more than just an engine. It's a true multi-purpose tool for those working in agriculture. Designed with a robust structure and high durability materials, it adapts to a wide range of agricultural and industrial machines. Among its applications are field traction vehicles, such as small tractors adapted for plowing or carrying loads, diesel water pumps, essential for irrigation in rural areas, Generators, used for both household needs and powering energy systems on farms. Concrete cutting machines, commonly used in construction projects. Now imagine this in action. In a traction vehicle, the Changchai D40 HS400M demonstrates its full power. It replaces larger, more expensive engines, providing enough strength to pull heavy loads or plow the land with ease. Whether in traction vehicles, water pumps, or generators, this engine stands out as a comprehensive solution for those seeking productivity without breaking the budget.
Bà con thấy một anh YouTuber đi ngọn cây không? Đó. Rất khỏe bà con. Đây. Lên.
Massey Ferguson 135. The Massey Ferguson 135 was introduced in 1964 as part of the Massey Ferguson 100 series of global tractors to replace the older Massey Ferguson 35, which was an updated version of the Ferguson FE35 design from the 1940s. It featured a Perkins or Continental engine with 37 GP, 28 kilowatts. Built from 1964 to 1979 in Coventry, England, the Massey Ferguson 135 was the first model in the MF 100 line and was a popular choice at the time. It was considered modern compared to other tractors on the market and can still meet farmers' needs today. It was equipped with a 2.4-liter, 4-cylinder Continental gas engine or a 3-cylinder Perkins diesel or gas engine. However, MF 135 tractors with Perkins engines are more sought after today, as they are considered economical, reliable, and easy to maintain. Both engines deliver 45.5 horsepower, which is ample power for daily farm tasks. Early models were equipped with a 6-speed transmission, but later versions featured an 8-speed transmission as standard, with multi-power as an option. The multi-power transmission offered a clutchless, high direct power shift for lower speeds, providing greater torque. Additionally, its hydraulic system has a capacity of approximately 8 gallons, or 30.3 liters, and a pump flow rate of about 4.5 gallons per minute or 17 liters per minute. With a Category 1 3-point hitch, the MF 135 can lift up to 2,848 pounds, or 1,292 kilograms. Its rear PTO can operate at 540 to 1,700 revolutions per minute. It was available in a 4X2 two-wheel drive chassis, and came standard with manual steering, mechanical drum brakes, and an open operator station. It also offered numerous options, such as live PTO, power steering, quick detach cabins, and even adjustable rims. Nicknamed by enthusiasts as one of, if not the best tractor Massey Ferguson ever made, it is also considered the best value in the 30 to 40 GP range. Ladakh Dump. Can you imagine a roofless truck navigating challenging roads and still being considered the ideal vehicle in certain regions? That's exactly what happens in Indonesia. There's a category of trucks called Ladakh Dump that intrigues and fascinates with its simplicity and efficiency. But what's behind this unusual design? Indonesia is a country of contrasts, with breathtaking landscapes often difficult to access. Poor road conditions and a challenging tropical climate make transportation a true test for conventional vehicles. Standard trucks can't handle the strain, and custom solutions become essential. This is where the Ladakh Dump comes in, a vehicle tailor-made to overcome these conditions. Ladakh Dumps embody local creativity. With open cabins and a robust structure, they are designed to maximize functionality and reduce costs. This design allows for better ventilation in hot, humid climates, a necessity in a region where the heat can be relentless. Another fascinating aspect is the construction process of these vehicles. Local workshops repurpose parts from scrapped trucks, creating fully functional vehicles from what many would consider junk. This culture of reuse is not only economical, but also sustainable. To understand the popularity of the Ladakh Dump, it's important to look at its functionality. With a simple design and easily repairable components, it is ideal for the rough and poorly maintained roads common in Indonesia's rural areas. The open cabin also facilitates visibility on challenging terrain, offering drivers better control. However, not everything is perfect. The lack of a roof, which provides practical and economic advantages, also brings safety challenges. During long journeys or in busier urban areas, drivers are exposed to the elements and even risks in the event of accidents. Marshall 802. The Marshall 802 was essentially the old Leyland models with the new Harvest Gold color scheme. The 802 quarters was introduced in 1980, and production ceased in 1985 when Marshall Tractors went bankrupt. It featured a Leyland engine with 82 GP, 61 kilowatts. Launched in the early 1980s, the iconic Marshall 802 tractor is a clear fan favorite. Among Marshall tractors, few are as iconic, practical, and stylish as the Mint Marshall 802. In October 1982, Marshall Limited finally unveiled the Marshall 802 to the world, It was a moment of celebration. On the cover of Power Farming magazine, the tractor was described as frankly impressive. It was more than a piece of farming machinery. It was a symbol of British innovation. Farmers who tested it were impressed by its efficiency, durability, and of course its appearance. The vibrant color and modern design made the Marshall 802 an instant favorite. Despite its success, the story of the Marshall 802 has a bittersweet ending. Marshall Tractors went bankrupt in 1985, ending the production of one of the most iconic tractors ever made. Yet the legacy of the Marshall 802 lives on. Many collectors and enthusiasts still seek to preserve this piece of British agricultural history. Today, the Marshall 802 is more than a machine. It is a reminder of a time when design, innovation, and a passion for farming came together in a unique way. Valmet 60 ID. Did you know that one of the most iconic tractors in agriculture came from a Finnish company that made history in Brazil? The Valmet 60 ID, a true machine that was successful in the 1960s and 1970s, is still remembered as a milestone in innovation and reliability in the field. With a robust design, durable components, and simple technology, it quickly became a popular choice among farmers, especially those seeking reliable equipment to handle a variety of tasks in the field. The Valmet 60 ID is equipped with an MWM engine, globally known for its efficiency and durability. This engine was designed to withstand long working hours, providing consistent performance even in adverse conditions. With about 60 horsepower, it is ideal for tasks such as plowing, planting, and transportation, offering versatility in various agricultural operations. The synchronized gearbox of the 60 ID made gear changes easier, reducing the operator's effort and increasing field efficiency. Equipped with a robust hydraulic system, it allowed the use of a wide variety of implements such as plows, harrows, and seeders, expanding its functionality. The Valmet 60 ID was designed with simplicity and practicality in mind. Its robust structure not only withstood intense use but also facilitated maintenance, something essential for farmers of that time. Using a water radiator system, the tractor maintained an ideal operating temperature, ensuring the engine's performance in harsh conditions. Horsepower 1836. Its name, 1836, already said a lot. 18 horsepower at the rear hitch and 36 horsepower at the drive pulley. But what did these numbers really mean for farmers of that time? At the heart of the horsepower 1836 was an impressive engine. 2 horizontal cylinders, powered by gasoline with liquid cooling. With a massive displacement of 8.2 liters, or 501 cubic inches, this engine was capable of operating at 800 revolutions per minute, offering plenty of power for the heaviest tasks in the field. Tests from that era showed impressive results. 32.2 horsepower at the rear hitch and 42.85 horsepower at the drive pulley. For today's standards, this may seem modest, but in the 1920s it was an extraordinary feat. Farmers could plow land, move implements, and operate industrial equipment with ease, thanks to the raw power of this tractor. Initially equipped with a 2-speed forward and 1 reverse transmission, the Hartpar 1836 received an important update during its production: a 3-speed forward and 1 reverse transmission. This improvement provided operators with greater control over performance in different terrains and tasks. With a 4x2 drive chassis, manual steering, and an operational weight of 2,766 kilograms, the tractor was robust and reliable. It tackled tough terrains effortlessly, solidifying its reputation as an indispensable machine for life on the farm. The Hartpar 1836 was not only impressive for its power, it also brought innovative solutions that increased its efficiency and durability. The ignition system, for example, used a high-voltage Robert Bosch magneto, ensuring reliability even in adverse conditions. Lubrication was provided by a Madison-Kipp forced feed system, essential for the engine's proper functioning. The Schebler carburetor and the cooling system, featuring a water pump and friction-driven fan, completed the package, making the 1836 a technologically advanced machine for its time. Oliver 880. In the heart of rural America, in Charles City, Iowa, was born a tractor that changed the game for farmers worldwide. Produced by the Oliver Farm Equipment Company between 1958 and 1963, the Oliver 880 was more than just a machine. It was a solution adaptable to the many needs of the field. Whether in corn, wheat, or tall crops like cotton, it was there to get the job done. The strength of the Oliver 880 began with its variety of models. The row crop version, with narrow or wide front wheels, was ideal for row crops like corn and soybeans. The wheatland version, with a wide front axle, was designed for flat terrain, typical of wheat and cereal regions. On the other hand, the high crop version offered high ground clearance, perfect for crops like cotton and sugarcane, which required greater elevation. Part of the tractor, we found the 6-cylinder, 4.3-liter Waukesha Oliver engine, available in 3 versions: gasoline, diesel, and liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. This flexibility was an important differentiator, allowing farmers to choose the most accessible fuel in their region. with compression ratios adjusted for each fuel type, 7.3, one for gasoline and an impressive 16, one for diesel. The Oliver 880 was efficient and powerful. In addition, its power was impressive, 55 GP at the PTO, reaching 61.86 GP at the Belden performance tests. These specifications put the tractor ahead of many competitors of its time. Another key innovation was the transmission. The farmer could choose between the 6-speed constant mesh transmission for simplicity and robustness, or the 12-speed power booster transmission, which offered more gear options and better control in different working conditions. Hope you enjoyed the video. Coming up, we have more content that might interest you. See you in the next video.